Yesterday Washington DC, today Philadelphia. I tell you guys, we live the life. We are definitely compliant with the name of this channel. It's a major going somewhere 2 days. It's already 3 p.m. today. Is it 3 or is it past 3?
It's 4.
It's 4 p.m. because the beginning of this day was all dealing with insurance. I have been holding back a lot, not talking about this, but I'm done not talking about it. The long story short is our insurance company has been basically playing games, and I believe they do it because the system allows them to do so. They'll simply, it's difficult to talk about because I don't want this to be a case where someone just gives you their opinion and you're supposed to believe them. The case is long. It would take a long time to explain everything. When we were signing up for this insurance company, we checked everything. We checked that the hospital is in the network. We talked to the doctors. The doctors said that's a good insurance company to sign up for. We talked to a social worker / insurance advisor in the hospital. We talked to the insurance company themselves to make sure that Blondie's treatment would be covered. And yet what's happening right now, they paid what, 5% of the bills so far? The rest of them, they're just refusing for, let's be honest, completely bullshit reasons.
They're saying they're out of network.
First of all, they keep claiming the hospital is out of network. The hospital is not out of network. We checked this multiple times before signing up. Second of all, somebody didn't see an authorization number. The claim code was missing. The claim was submitted twice. Well, yes, it was because you didn't pay the first one. Basically, it's a game of, I don't know, deceit, deception, and delay that has been going on since the beginning of this treatment. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not giving the name of this insurance company yet, but believe me guys, this deserves a whole separate film because it feels like fraud. They so far took more money out of us than the bills they paid. And that's not what's supposed to be happening. Health insurance is supposed to help you get through the treatment that you cannot possibly afford yourself. And so far we're getting nowhere with this. So I'm not afraid to talk about this on the vlog because this has to be exposed, and I understand that there may be consequences, but it's the truth. It is what's happening to us. I'm not giving anybody's names. I'm not giving any company's names out there yet, but I feel like I should be doing that because what they are doing to us feels completely wrong, unethical, and completely unfair. So here we are, wasting half a day on the phone, listening to basically conversation that shouldn't be happening. I am losing my mind, Blondie is losing her nerve, and the insurance company keeps doing whatever they're doing, not paying the bills, giving us the runaround, and some ridiculous reasons. We feel like it's time to get legal counsel because there is simply no other option and no other way into making them do what they are supposed to be doing. It all sounds stressful, and it is stressful to be honest, and I'm sorry guys that the beginning of this episode is that and nothing happier. Yesterday we were at this wonderful meeting in DC. Please watch yesterday's episode. It was like double-sided. It had the wrong and it had the good, but it did bring us hope and some insight into, you know, effective fighting of this disease that is possible. But on the other hand, there are so many things wrong with the system and so many things that simply don't work that I feel like an average person has no idea about, unless, like, you know, not to offend anybody at all, but people have this notion that if you get sick, you're gonna get help because we live in this great country of USA. And then once something serious like this happens to you, the whole new dark side of the system is revealed. That is just extremely disappointing and frustrating. I feel like at some point, sooner or later, I am going to make a film, an undercover film about what insurance companies are allowed to do by the system and why they exploit it and who suffers in the end. That's a lot of ranting. We are on the way to Philadelphia now because Blondie's brothers are coming into town and we are meeting up with them today. So the rest of this episode should be a lot happier than the beginning. Sorry guys, but this vlog is about our lives and some things are impossible to skip. It's a family gathering with the brothers that Blondie doesn't get to see very often, so I figured I can make a use of our amazing lens and take some really good looking portraits. Why not?
This lady. Can you take a picture for us real quick? Here, right over here, this group. David will hand you the camera.
I don't want any part of that.
I don't recognize faces of people at all. Like, I wouldn't recognize you if I saw you again, like in a week's time, unless you said, like, oh, hey, I'm Gavin. But the thing is, like,
Oh, hey.
no, if I've taken your photograph, I will have much better chance of remembering your face. But in general, real life, like, I forget people's faces, even people's faces I
couldn't
should
describe.
totally know.
I couldn't describe or draw or like explain my wife's face right now to you. Honestly, that's how bad I am. Like,
Are you really that drunk?
I'm not drunk. That's the way I am all the time. I mean,
Drunk all the time.
So are we just gonna stand in the middle
Yep.
of the street?
You guys gonna stand like 3 cars down and I will shoot your portrait.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much for driving me. You're the best.
You're the second best because Blondie's the best. Bye.
There's traffic everywhere. What is it today? Wednesday? It's a Wednesday night in the city and it looks like it's Christmas morning. No, wait a minute. If it was Christmas morning, it would be empty. Because everybody's picking up presents from under the tree, right? So it's Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. and it feels like a Super Bowl Saturday. But that would also be empty because everybody's at home watching Super Bowl, right?
It's like a Wednesday in Philadelphia.
Yeah, exactly.